so much for coming out for this event, and thank you to the American Shakespeare Center for inviting us yet again to participate in this amazing evening. As she said, my name is Jeremy West, and I represent Silverline Theater Exchange. For those of you who don't know who we are, we're a younger company in town. We're an educational theater company offering classes and performances. Check us out. In fact, we have a show opening up next week, so as you walk out the box office here, you can probably buy some tickets for Christmas Carol, and in that same weekend you can come see us and make it a whole thing. And so we hope to see you there.
What play are you doing, Jeremy?
What play are we doing? We are doing Snowbound by Peter Quilter. It is the U.S. premiere of the show, and it's a relatively new play, two-hander. It's very funny, charming, lots of heart, and perfect companion piece for A Christmas Carol. I don't know why, but it is. What you're going to see here today is exactly what happens when you take 6 teenagers and put them in a room and say, make up a comedy. That pretty much is all the explanation you need. This comes out of a class that we titled Devised Comedy in partnership with our friends at Stewart Hall School. And these teenagers have worked very hard in brainstorming different ideas of what kind of play do we want, what style of comedy do we want, and we went as far on the spectrum of comedy as you could possibly go. Even to choosing our characters, we drew them literally out of a hat and said, these are the people we've got, let's make a play. Yeah? So I hope you will laugh with us and enjoy what we have created for you that we have titled, You're Baked.
Welcome to this week's episode of You're Baked. 6 competitors think they have what it takes to be the last baker standing. Can you bake more items than the other bakers in 12 hours, drawing all from the same pile of ingredients? If you can't cut it, you're baked. Let's meet this week's contestants. First up, Bill Nye, also known as the Science Guy. Taking a break from the lab, he's come to experiment with the chemistry of baking. When he's not baking or in the lab, he can be found on Tinder testing the chemistry of love. Next, we have Edward Cullen. Edward, a high school student from Forks, Washington, is here to win this competition. Expert at lying, professional werewolf hater, and a super senior, we're not entirely sure why he's here. Next up, Carter. Next is King George III, by the grace of God of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland, King Emperor of India, Duke of Brunswick-Luneburg, Arch-Treasurer and Prince-Elect of the Holy Roman Empire, Commander-in-Chief of the British Armed Forces, Supreme Governor of the Church of England, Defender of the Faith. A lover of tariffs, George intends to win this competition without a single French pastry. Next we have Lego Batman, greatest detective, the Dark Knight, vengeance itself. Straight from Gotham, he's trading fighting crime for baking time. He's a Lego. And finally, Santa's elf. No stranger to baking cookies for the fat man, Sparkleberry makes the sweetest sweets this side of the pole. Her boss says ho ho ho, but don't make her your fo. Now let's get to the rules. You'll have 1 knife to share and 12 hours to bake as many items as you can with the shared ingredients. Everything will be tested by Santa himself, and the winner gets shares in Santa's workshop stuff. Bakers, to your stations.
Just like 2C7H5N06, I'm gonna bomb this competition.
I've been alive so long, I can already tell I'm gonna win.
I did not bake in the Berkeley Glen Elementary School bathroom. I've got this competition in the bag.
I have the divine right of winning, so if I lose, it's the fault of those American colonies somehow.
I am totally gonna maim this competition.
Hi,
Santa's loyal and jolly elves, and I can't wait to bake some cookies. I was sent here straight from Santa's command. Everyone seems pretty festive here, but some people sure are candy canes in the snow. My favorite thing to bake is cookies, because it's Santa's favorite thing to eat on those jolly winter nights.
Ingredients can be found in the ingredient closet. But beware, there's a limited supply, so do what you must to win. Ready, set, get baked!
Get out of my way, peasant! Like a 1774 quartering act, I'll send soldiers to your house.
I don't think you're allowed to do that. Greetings, Bill Nye here. I don't like King George. He's a non-believer of science, a horrible person, and I don't think he's vaccinated. I think he catches something.
When I was a young boy, my father took me into the bakery to see some strawberry puffs. So that's what I'll be making today, with an authentic recipe from 1910.
I've made ramen once, and I burnt it. Forgot to add water. Today, I'm trying to make German chocolate cake. Bill, do you have any milk?
Check the pantry. Just keep it away from the timer king. This is just enough milk for my cookies. It would be a shame if nobody else got any.
The milk! It's all on the floor. The carton's all broken.
I bet it was that jolly old elf.
I bet it was Samuel Adams. He hates ingredients.
I can trust a single word out of your mad mouth.
The only thing mad about me is my skill. I challenge you to a duel.
One,
Two!
That is only a fraction of my skill. By God, I need a drink. It's so spicy. I need milk.
Zooey mama. How am I supposed to make a German chocolate cake without milk?
Don't cry over spilled milk. We can make an alternative. First, we take our organic almonds, put them in a food processor, and blend them up. Next, we take a tightly woven cheesecloth and stretch it over a stainless steel bowl. Then, we take our pureed almonds, pour them over the cheesecloth, then squeeze out our almond milk and add some sucrose, C12H22O11. And it's done. All right, I'm going to the pantry to get ingredients for my almond milk. A corpse!
Attention bakers. Despite any unforeseen circumstances, the doors will not be unlocked and the competition will continue. All spices have been removed from the kitchen to prevent further sabotage. You have 10 hours remaining.
I would like to gently blame William Nye for this tragedy. It really tickles my snow the way he was the one who found the body, but I'm not one to point fingers.
Everyone thinks it was me. It was not. I have no interest in British monarchs. I only prey on teenage girls. Everyone knows this. If you ask me, the person who's made the most violent threats during this competition has been Bill Nye, the science guy. I'm not one to make baseless accusations of violence, but who else could it have been?
I am terrified. There's a murderer amongst us, and we are still supposed to bake. I was looking for ingredients when I let out a scream, approximately 120 decibels. And now I have burnt cakes and a murderer afoot. Between us, I think it's that elf. She was the only one with any real milk, and she has shifty eyes. I will run further experiments to conclude.
Well, what should we do with the body? We can't just leave him there.
I can put him in the blast chiller while I look for clues. I guess it's the most sanitary place to put him.
Back to cookies, everyone. Can I have some almonds for my almond cookies? Take whatever you need, pal. The scientific name for the almond tree is Prunus stultus. Thanks. Wait, this is overprocessed. Wait, this isn't even organic matter. Oh my God, I think of this to a contained environment. God! Oh, sugar plums, not again! Terror! Ah! I'm a corpse! Well, we can put him with the other one. That's another trick the jolly old chap taught me.
What's your professional opinion? I, for one, think it's pretty suspicious that Carter was the last one seen with the milk.
I don't share my professional opinion. I'm not a professional. This is my nut job.
Okay, whatever. Just know it isn't me.
I don't know it isn't you.
Please do not put explosives into the food. This could harm our esteemed panel of judges.
Well, this is stressful. I mean, goodness, no more Bill Nye? Will we even have science anymore? I wish I was more suspected with the almond milk before, you know.
I suggest we begin making plans to escape. We may be trapped in here with a murderer.
Well, golly, I don't know. It's certainly suspicious, but it could just be a crazy coincidence.
I don't think it's standard for multiple people to die during a baking competition. But I'm also from an era where, like, everyone on TV was constantly on cocaine, compared to the 50% or so today.
We have, what, 6 or 7 hours more? If we just peacefully bake for the rest of the time, we can all make it out alive.
Fantabuloso idea, Carter. I'm sure our good mood in these truly trying times will be rewarded by Santa in the spirit of Christmas.
Okay, I guess I'll just get back to my strawberry puffs.
Would it be disrespectful to grab something from the Christ bless him late Bill Nye station?
Well, I mean, he isn't really using it anymore.
Awesome. I just need this for my Christmas cookies. It's a special delicacy.
That makes sense.
Oh God!
That could have been very bad. Luckily, I am unharmed due to my plastic exterior.
Oh golly, I know. I think there should be some water in the pantry to prevent any further damage. I can clean up here. Edward and Carter, would you be a couple of jolly dears and drive me a mop for over there? Tragic. Batman seems to have died from his injuries.
Thought the acid didn't.
A true tragic accident, I know.
Attention, bakers. I don't even know what to say. Don't do that.
Doesn't it strike you as odd that you were the only one around when Batman died?
And to think of it, you were also around when everyone else died.
Well, they hated Rudolph too. Some things just must be done.
It was you!
This can't stand. Not so fast. I know how to kill a vampire. I've harnessed the power of the sun with this magical Christmas beam. Without sunlight for half a year, us North Poleans have to make do.
Why are you doing this?
Why? You can never understand. You are a blood-sucking, energy-draining, impossibly fast and strong. Say it out loud. Vampire, and I spread love and joy and Christmas spirit. I'm vegan, and also you kill people. Semantics. You better watch out. You better not to rush. Ah! It's just you and me now, Carter. I see you when you're sleeping. I know when you're awake. I know when you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake. It's time!
Why? Why, for goodness sake, would you do this?
Why? All for Santa. All of this. Do you know why I've done the things I've done? Every single person here is on the naughty list. Sin against Santa, against tradition. Do you know what they call me behind closed doors? Under their breath through the frosty air, do you know?
No?
The spirit of Christmas! Let me introduce some of my friends. This is Christmas past. This is Christmas present. And you're not gonna have a Christmas future! one should be receiving gifts from Santa for 100 years. I mean, seriously,